terrific. Megan Reilly, class of 1991. What I didn't realize when we started to consider Megan Reilly for induction into the Hall of Fame, she obviously had a reputation as an extraordinary field hockey player, playing field hockey at Watertown High School and also at Boston College. What I didn't realize until we began to examine her record is what an exceptional three-sport athlete she was. Megan was part of the impenetrable defensive wall that was the backbone of the back-to-back-to-back state title teams in 1988, 89, and 90. 3 Middlesex League championships, 3 Northern Division championships, 3 state championships. All told, those teams marked 72 games without a loss. It comes as little surprise that the team allowed the fewest shots on goal of any Middlesex League squad those 3 years. And in 1989, they allowed just 4 goals during the regular season while scoring 51. Terrific. Donahue was quoted as saying, Megan got the job done on both defense and offense and never backed down to any opponent. She was strong, skilled, and a key leader of the team. She also was an outstanding player on statewide teams, winning a gold medal in the Bay State Games. After graduating from Watertown High School with honors in 1991, she went to Boston College. Megan started in every game beginning her freshman season, making key contributions from the outset. Megan's coach was consistently impressed with her defensive ability and her aggressiveness, and she had the talent to take her game to the next level. BC would win the Big East Championship and compete in the NCAA tournament during Meg's senior year, helped along by her performance as a regional All-American. She racked up 15 points on 7 goals and 1 assist while leading the team in defensive saves. At Watertown High School also, she was an all-league all-star in basketball, as well as a key contributor to the Watertown High School varsity track and field program. She is an exceptional athlete and a gifted member of some gifted field hockey teams. Megan Reilly, class of 91.
I would like to thank the Hall of Fame Committee. This is a very special day for me and my family, and I am honored to be considered amongst all the past and present inductees. I don't like public speaking very much. I wouldn't be up here tonight if it weren't for some very important people. I'd like to start by thanking my high school coaches. The 3 who impacted me the most were Eileen Donahue, Denise Nugent, and Josie DeGuglielmo. They didn't only teach me skills, they each taught me something different that I would take with me and apply towards every aspect of my life. Ms. Donahue probably taught me the most important lesson. She taught me that nothing was going to be handed to me, and that I would have to work hard for anything I wanted to achieve. Although I may not have appreciated it then, I am very grateful that you prepared me for that at such a young age. My basketball coach, Ms. Nugent, had the unfortunate task of teaching me to lose graciously. And what Josie taught me was to go out there, relax, and have fun. And if anyone knows me well, they knew that I took that one to heart. Although each of their coaching styles were different, they each had a common goal to bring out the best in their players, and I thank them for their commitment, dedication, and patience. Aside from all of the positive values and characteristics I learned through playing sports, the most important thing I gained were the bonds I made and the friendships I formed. I was fortunate to play among such great athletes as Kelly and Lauren Kadosian, Kath Gooden, Laurel Manzelli, and Amy Gugina, just to name a few. And while I'm pretty sure we didn't realize what it was we were accomplishing back then, I look back now and realize what a truly unique experience it was, and I'm so happy I got to experience it with such a special group of girls. Especially my 2 closest friends, Lauren and Laurel. I consider myself very lucky that my 2 best friends then are still my 2 best friends now. And they're here tonight, so thank you guys. Little did we know then that more important than the athletic accomplishments were the lifelong friendships we were forming. Can you see me shaking up there? Sorry. Sports has always been a big part of my family. My love of sports started at a young age, and it only grew from watching my older sister Leslie's various sporting events. What I remember most from watching her is her determination and hustle, and I knew that was something I wanted to bring to my game as well. She was definitely a role model for me then, and continues to be today in the way she is a mother to her children. As for my younger sister Kyle, it is a wonder she wanted to play sports at all, considering the fact that she attended almost every sporting event at Watertown High School between the years 1983 and 1991. She must have gotten bored with viewing games from the stands, because my senior year she took her talents to the sidelines, where she was our team's water girl. And what a water girl she was. It was fun having her there, and I'm so glad she was a part of that special time. Now wait, there's somebody I'm forgetting. My parents. Truth be told, I wouldn't have been nearly as successful in both my athletic and personal achievements if it were not for them. The most important lesson I learned from my parents is to lead by example. They are the most dedicated and hardworking people I know. They put 100% into everything they do and taught us all to do the same. They took supporting Watertown athletics to a new level, as evidenced by the fact that we still refer to my mother by her nickname, Rudy Red Raider. The two of them were so committed to our success that my mother made me the same breakfast every game day for 3 years so as not to have the pressure on her if the unbeaten streak had been broken. And my father was equally as fired up on game days. I remember waking up to Whitney Houston's One Moment in Time blaring through the house. They both took such pride in their sporting events, and it may have been a little more sweet for my father, because I think as a father of all girls, he thought he'd hit the jackpot in the fact that all three of us shared his love of sports, and he was able to attend all of our sporting events rather than sitting through years of dance recitals. And not that there's anything wrong with dance recitals, but if you'd seen my attempts at ballet, you'd know what I was talking about. All joking aside, you both have taught me so much, and I hope one day my children look to me with the same admiration as I do to you. In closing, I would like to share one more story about how playing sports benefited greatly, this time in my personal life. While at BC, I met my husband, Ryan Haggerty, where he was a standout athlete and captain of the hockey team. We now have 2 children, Molly and Tommy, and we're hoping that we've passed along at least a few of our athletic genes so they can share the same love of sports we did and make it as much part of their lives as we did ours. No pressure, though. Not to take anything away from my son, but as a female athlete, I especially hope that my daughter Molly can benefit from the positive experience of playing women's sports in as supportive a community as Watertown was for me. And more importantly than that, I hope our children can grow up in as great a place as Watertown. This town really holds a special place in my heart. It's made up of such great people, and there's just something about it that makes you never want to leave. So thank you all very much.
I saw your father's first speech make it, and you're way, way ahead of the curve.